Good morning. It is June 4th, and I'm about 3 miles into my day for a 20-mile day. And I've only hiked, well, I've hiked 3 miles, but I've only made forward progress for 2. I think I should change my trail name to bonus miles because I made an extra bonus mile first thing. I left the hotel, Berkshire Lake Lodge, where I stayed last night, which was wonderful. And about a half mile in, up a huge hill, it dawned on me that I had left my underwear hanging in the room, kind of in an obscure place. I had done some sink laundry last night and left everything in various places to dry, and they kind of blended in where I left them. So I missed them, and I only have 2 pair of underwear, which are very valuable, so I couldn't just leave them behind. So I backtracked and got them, but I hate when I do stuff like that. But I'm really paying attention to blazes today. I'm not going to get off track again because I have a relatively short day on pretty cruisy terrain, and I'm excited about that. What I'm not excited about is poor Untouchable. He is, where I was last night, about 22 miles behind me, and he is really struggling still. It sounds like his knees and feet. I did ask him if he had traded out his shoes yet, because he has at least, almost 600 miles on him now, getting close to it, and he is not. And he still thinks it's just from being rusty, being on a trail for 11 days. All due respect, I think part of it might be those shoes. But that's for him to decide and figure out what he wants to do with the shoe situation. Probably not easy to mitigate at this point, but anyway, he's going to make it as far as he can today and hopefully make some better progress. We'll see. I hate it that he keeps having these little hiccups. He always figures it out, but I know he gets frustrated, and I get frustrated for him. But the biggest quandary right now is, what do we do to sync back up? Do I slow down or just let him keep inching along? And I'm about to go up a big hill, so I can contemplate it while I do that. See you later. This is Finnerty Pond out there. You can't really access it. It's pretty much a jungle between me and the pond at any point, but it's really pretty. I love these ponds in Massachusetts. They're really lovely. I almost stepped on this little guy. Now he's paralyzed in fear. It's all right, buddy. You're safe. Here's a plant I've not seen in a while. It's these little green ones here with the red berry. These are partridge berries, and those little berries are actually edible. I'm surprised the birds haven't gotten to them. They're not very flavorful, but one of the ways you can identify them is they have these 2 little dimples, where I believe there were 2 flowers at one point, and then they've turned into this berry. But yeah, that's a fun one to find. And then it looks like we also have some striped maple over there. I haven't seen that in a while either. Yeah, all kinds of fun little things through here. Oh, and then this looks like maybe it's going to be, or is, a blue bead lily. I think that's what these are. They'll produce a blue berry as the summer wears on. So there you go. There's your little botany lesson for today. I stopped here at the October Mountain Shelter just to see it. It was right off trail. And I like these shelters in Massachusetts quite a bit. They have these tall vaulted ceilings. They actually smell good, kind of like wood smoke. And they have these bunks, which are super nice. I'm going to keep moving on because I'm about 8 1/4 in, which means I'm almost halfway through my day. And it's, I don't know what time it is. Let's see, 11 o'clock. So not bad. So I don't know if you guys remember way back in the beginning of my through hike, I don't know how many miles in, first 500 probably, I came to the Southern Cookie Lady's house and got a free peanut butter cookie. And actually bought more because they were so good. And it's a sweet retired special education teacher that just hands out cookies all day. Well, there's a Northern Cookie Lady too. But I just got news that she's not open right now for handing out cookies. I was so excited about meeting her, and apparently she makes some kind of hibiscus lemonade that just sounds lovely. And yeah, one of the guys that I met last night at the hotel, who's also through hiking, he said that his buddies up ahead texted him and said that she is not operational at the moment. So, you know, everybody deserves a day off or maybe a vacation, who knows, but that's a bummer. And my little RX protein thingies just don't have the same appeal as a homemade cookie, but just means I get a dessert tonight in town, or maybe two, right? So I'm gonna keep on hiking. I got less than 10 miles to go, I think now, which is good. And yeah, the guys that I met last night are actually gonna camp exactly where I am tonight, so that'll be fun, getting to know them better, hopefully. I think that's the Northern Cookie Lady's house. There's a little side trail I could tell from the map led to it, and I'm not going to walk up there because I feel like I'd be trespassing, not coming on the road. I mean, not that I don't trust those guys to tell the truth. If she didn't have cookies out, she didn't have cookies out. But just thought I'd take a peek. I feel like I've really arrived in New England now, seeing this bunchberry. I just love this little flower. It's so pretty. It usually makes a ground cover like this, and it reminds me of Maine more than anywhere, because it's the only place I've ever hiked in New England that I can remember, at least in the last 30 years. So yeah, that's a special one to see. They always look like little miniature dogwood flowers to me. So I'm on the top of Warner Hill, and a nice day hiker just told me that I should come up to this overlook because I had a picture perfect view of Mount Greylock, and I'm assuming it's that there, which is the highest peak in Mass. So very, very cool, and I'm glad she told me. I might stop here and grab a little lunch. The thing that's not so cool is that the cookie lady was really open. The guys just didn't know they had to text her to let her know that they wanted some cookies. So that sucks, because I didn't know until after the fact, and neither did the one guy in the trio. He didn't get their text in time to tell me, so big fat bummer. But yeah, live and learn. My gut told me something was off about that, and I almost walked down there, but it was 3/10 of a mile, so I didn't really want to walk 3/10 of a mile to not get anything, which sounds so silly, but you know, 6/10 total, and I'd already round tripped an extra 1 mile bonus mile, so I didn't want to add to it if I didn't have to. But oh well, I'm gonna get 2 ice creams today, I think. There's an ice cream store in Dalton. My very first full day on the Appalachian Trail, I saw an owl, much like this, right off the trail. I think that's a barred owl. He's kind of too far for me to tell. But I just saw him fly right into that tree. Hi, pretty. Oh, what a special moment. You're gorgeous. I've never in my life seen so many maidenhair ferns all at once. This is gorgeous. Look at this. It's just on this one little side of the trail. They're just so special. I just love them. I am almost to Dalton, Massachusetts. and it's only 3:30. That's really fun. I've got a lot of time to eat and find cookies or ice cream and other food. Salad has been calling my name all day. It's definitely gotten a little bit warm again. It's not stifling, but just enough that I'm craving cold anything. So excited to be here. And there's some man who's been doing this forever as a trail angel who allows hikers to camp in his yard. So that's where I'm gonna, I guess, set up tonight. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. I don't, because he's not didn't have a number or anything and far out. But I'm about to walk right by his house, I think, on the trail. So I'm assuming there's some kind of directive for that. But anyway, I will show you what I'm eating later on.